We recently stayed in the Disneyland Hotel and we'll tell you everything you need to know in this video. Hi everyone, it's Adam from AH Disney. Positioned right next door to the two parks, the Disneyland Hotel is the closest hotel in Disneyland Paris. It's the only 5-star hotel on property, and it is Disneyland Paris's most expensive hotel. A hotel room here can easily run from £550 super off-peak to thousands of pounds a night. Theming here is, not surprisingly, royal with a capital R, and more specifically, think a smaller version of the Grand Floridian Hotel in Walt Disney World, Florida. Despite being the closest hotel to the parks, it's one of the smaller hotels with only 496 rooms, which makes this feel a very calm place and not at all packed. Disney recently instigated a change where non-hotel guests can only enter or visit the hotel at certain times of day, or with a dining reservation, which really does make this place feel like an oasis of calm against the hustle and bustle of the parks. The hotel itself is one large building split into 3 sections. The east and west wings house most of the hotel rooms, and the west wing includes the spa and pool, with the main or central building housing all the other amenities including club level rooms and suites. A big perk of staying in a Disney hotel is that it comes with extra magic hours, park tickets for both parks, the option to use Magical Express, which is a luggage drop service for those travelling by Eurostar for a small fee, free car parking, and the best perk being 15 seconds away from the park entrance. Let's give you a walkthrough of what's at the hotel. So coming in from the car park area, you're first greeted with a stunning reception area with its grand sweeping staircase and the most amazing chandelier I've ever seen. All around the lobby you can find hidden details and original artworks, and honestly just walking around this hotel and seeing everything is amazing. There are several different check-in areas depending on which room type you've booked. The concierge service to help you make any bookings and answer any questions. You're also able to buy an exclusive stamp for the hotel from the concierge desk, which is something not a lot of people know. The hotel has an amazing shop called Royal Collection Boutique, which, alongside selling general Disney merch, sells an awful lot of hotel exclusive clothing and homeware. Guests staying in the hotel can book a complimentary A Disney Royal Encounter, where you can get your picture taken with a princess. Additionally, the hotel has My Royal Dream, a fairy tale makeover, which for an additional charge allows your child to become a prince or princess for the day with an experience that includes hair, makeup and a costume. This does need to be pre-booked and isn't cheap. There's also a Royal Kids Club for 4 to 11 year olds, an extensive pool, health club and spa by Clarins. The pool is free to use for all guests and the spa items are extra. Let's move on to bars, and the hotel has one bar called the Fleur De Lys, which overlooks Fantasia Gardens. You can get a range of cocktails, hot and cold soft drinks. The prices here are expensive, but you are in a 5-star hotel. One big splurge option here is a bottle of the hotel's exclusive Disneyland Hotel champagne, which is €160. It's definitely something for a special occasion and I can confirm it was delicious. In addition to drinks, you can get some sweet and savoury bar snacks, and there's enough items on the menu here that you can make a dinner out of it if you don't want to try the formal restaurants. On the subject of restaurants, you have 3 dining options. The first is Royal Banquet. This is an all-you-care-to-enjoy character buffet that offers an elevated selection of food compared to other buffets, with items like half lobster tails and crab claws, as well as some stunning desserts. Character-wise, you're going to be able to meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald and friends in their royal outfits. The food here is very tasty and the character interactions were good, but at €120 for an adult, which doesn't include any drinks, this isn't a cheap meal. We have a separate in-depth review of this restaurant on our channel and we'll leave a link to it at the end. Your second dining option, if you want something more formal, would be a table de lumiere. This fixed price, multi-course menu really wowed us. Delicious food, very attentive service, and in our case, a view of the castle and the fireworks. The food here was extremely fancy, really tasty, and we would come back here again. Character-wise, you're going to meet Disney princesses and princes who will come to your table and you can get pictures taken, and we are planning to get a full review of this restaurant out soon. And finally, there's a semi-secret, semi-permanent restaurant it seems called the Secret Forest. This was originally a pop-up, but it seems to be sticking around, at least for now. This isn't a character meal, instead it's a super exclusive, fine dining meal in a forest setting with a choice of set menus and wines to pair. Starting at €140 for 3 courses without drinks, or €200 for an adult for 5 courses without wine, this is the most expensive meal in Disneyland Paris. Unlike the other 2 restaurants, this is only open Wednesday to Sunday, and unlike the other 2 which you can book on the app, this one can only be booked by calling. For all of these dining options, you can book them if you're not staying in the hotel, and it's a good way to get inside and have a look around. Next, let's talk rooms and prices. The room theming here is just as grand as the rest of the hotel, with high ceilings, very comfortable beds, dual sinks, and lovely little details and touches throughout. There's also plenty of plug sockets and USB ports, which are often lacking in some of the older hotels. You can expect a mixture of rooms, so a standard room called superior rooms, which sleep between 3 and 4 people depending on your bed choice. Superior rooms with a terrace, which have a lovely covered area where you can sit and enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning or a glass of wine at night. All rooms come with some soft drinks and snacks in the minibar, which are complimentary, though if you want that refilled, that does come with an extra charge. You also get tea, coffee, hot chocolates, and a nightly turn-down service. Other room options include a family room, which sleeps up to 5, and then you move on to deluxe rooms with or without terraces. These are a little more ornate and come with access to the deluxe lounge, which is an exclusive lounge for breakfast, afternoon tea and snacks. You then move up into Castle Club rooms, with or without theme park views. Again, another step up, which comes with an even more exclusive check-in area, and a separate lounge with a castle view, character breakfasts, afternoon tea, snacks, and a private lift directly to the Disneyland Park entrance. And finally, you have suites, which includes everything a club room does, but they're grander and a lot more expensive. Across all room categories, Disney does offer accessible rooms. Moving on, let's cover a few top tips if you're booking or staying on site. And our first tip is to use the price estimate calculator to find the best deal for you. We've seen 2-night stays for as little as around £500–550 a night, which is a lot of money, and this goes into the thousands for suites. We'll leave a link in the description. And our second tip is to take some time to really explore the hotel. The Imagineers did a great job putting cool displays and hidden details throughout the resort, so it's worth spending some time exploring what you're paying for. For us, the big perk here was being able to pop back without having to get a bus or without a big walk to the hotel, and we found ourselves going back to maybe chill for an hour in the afternoon just because it was so convenient, and maybe pop into the bar and getting a drink. Overall review of the hotel. We have now stayed in all the Disneyland Paris hotels, and I have to say staying here was incredibly special and we loved every minute. The theming was incredible, the rooms are the best in Disneyland Paris and miles ahead of the rest of the resorts, and in terms of location you cannot get better. with fantastic amenities and dining options in the hotel. If money was no object, I would stay here every time, but in truth, we don't spend all that much time in a hotel typically, and for the price point, it is a lot of money. For a special occasion, or if you can splurge for a night or two here, it's worth it, but if the price is off-putting, or you don't think you're going to be in the hotel enough, there are some great, less expensive options. Check out our guide to the Disneyland Paris hotels and ratings of hotels to help you find the right hotel for your budget. And that's another video done. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and if you like this content, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button for more. This is Adam, and until next time, just keep swimming.